I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are goner. He couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom. On treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest out, he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, you ruin the vibes and tracking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters. The demise of falsely idols. Get exposed to cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm mocking, stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop, piper. Warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Up next, it's our main event between the Indianapolis Colts and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Blake Groupie out and ready to send this away. And we're off from Acrisure. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
319.
From the gun, it gives to Gainwell. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
319.
Play fake. Here's Rodgers. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
26. 158. Hey, check 26. 319.
Rodgers going to throw here. 3rd down. Knocked away. That's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. Downs will go in motion left. They go play fake with Jones. Throw left side, complete. And he won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
Call it feel, Kate, call it instincts. I don't really care what you call it, but the best QBs, they can sense it. They know when that pressure's coming, and they know how to avoid it. Keep that play alive. Extend it outside of the chaos, and go get your offense a completion.
Pistol now for Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
14 yards. That's good for a Colts. 1st down. A gain of 14.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good running his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now a toss play. Taylor. They're working a couple yards past the line. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
It's a nickel look for the Steelers here on 3rd. Third and long. They're going throw. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script, Brock. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here.
70 Lions, 79 Broncos. Come 19, come 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Get up.
Jones throwing on fourth. Headed out right. Brought in right side. And they get this down to the 28. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on fourth, and they pick up the first down, too.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've worked it downfield very well to begin the drive. It's 1st and 10 at the 28. From the gun, Taylor. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're advancing it well as they face second down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Take go.
A give left side to Taylor. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
The Steelers calling their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. Here's a design run. And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts get the game's first points here in the second. Daniel Jones with a touchdown. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was...
And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
319, hey, take 26. Back north.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Rodgers from the gun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. DK Metcalf, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion, but the results so far, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. Corliss Wakeman out there again to punt this away. Josh Downs deep for the Colts. And they left some meat on the bone with that kick. It spits out short of the 40.
At the Steelers' 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
60 Eagles, 18 Rattle. 79 Broncos.
Now it's Jones off the play action. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Positive that effort. He didn't go backwards. He didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Bravo 80. 60 Eagles, 19 Lions.
From the shotgun, it's Jones. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Here we go. 65. Liking 18.
They send the tight end in motion. Jones now on 3rd down. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we called them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Green 18.
They'll run it for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Acrisure Stadium in just a moment. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Working out of the gun. Here's Rogers. Caught into the hands of Fryermuth. He's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers make it a 1-score game before halftime. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy. You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10.
Set. 70 Warriors, 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18, 5 in.
Pierce motioning right. 1st and 10 now. Here's Jones. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Pierce motioning right. Jones trying again now on 2nd and 10. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hey, defense, let's go. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 19.
1st down throw by Jones. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, Jones to the air. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. We've set it down from 37.
It's a gain of 6. And the Colts 1st down.
To throw again, it's Jones. Steelers bringing pressure, no place to go, down he goes. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Defense's 1st sack of the game, Cade. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he could find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
To the right and reeled in by Downs. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense in a hurry up here.
16 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And it's almost picked and taken the other way. Took that check down throw for granted, didn't he? Really paid for it. It's 4th down. Blake Grupe on to attempt the field goal. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the lead stays at 2.
Well, there's certainly never, ever a guarantee from that distance, but that's one you'd expect to be in your kicker's range. You hate to have a drive come away with nothing. That's exactly what happened.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10.
258. Plant.
Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking DK Metcalf's way there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. It's a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be 3rd down. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
Gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
So before 3rd down whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Third and 4 coming up now. Here's Rodgers. He puts some air under it deep down the left. This is brought in at the 15. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead just before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. That type of play right there, Brock. Who do you credit more? You crediting him for making the catch, or the quarterback for putting just the right touch on that football?
Are you asking me the quarterback or me the analyst?
The unbiased observer of football.
Sure. The quarterback's going to say, that's all me. That's a beautiful arc. Don't you love that touch? The receiver's going to say, yeah, but I'm the one who brought it down for you. The answer is it's both, and that was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15. Looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
One final shot before the half. Short pass brought in. That's the first down, and he's still going. And they're going to get there to force him out, but a nice play for the offense to go out on, as that's going to end our first half. Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Duggar holding him down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Taylor again. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on third down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Jones. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
On the draw, this is Taylor. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, here's Jones. Hits his running back. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here. Third and 1. Here's Jones. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. New set of downs for him. Starts at the 38. Takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take the lead right away in half number 2.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
Group B to try the point after. And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score Colts 16, Steelers 14.
Here's Group B on now to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field positions. They get set, 1st and 10. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Working quickly here.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. It's caught right side by Fryermuth. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They strike for 23 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. Tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
319!
On first down, Warren. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Only a yard on the play, and that takes us to the end of quarter number 3. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's a give inside to Gainwell. He is down to the 30-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Steelers have a first down.
The Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Over. Look again.
Again, this is Gainwell. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
319! Yeah, Liz.
Trying an inside give to Warren. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Warren running between the tackles. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers needing a couple. right, here we go. Second down. They'll go again with Warren. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's third down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Back north.
Warren once more. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Complete at the 2. And he's going to get in. The try is good. Their lead stretches to 6.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Abdullah now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. They connect on the deep shot. And he takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts find a way to tie it late. Now the kick team out to steal away the lead with a point after. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground here with Warren. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Setting up to pass. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Rodney Thomas has got it. And the Colts make the play that should win them this game.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win.
Touchdown,
Kate, that's just simple.